Hello and welcome to Flight Simulator 2004. So I had a comment a while back. Sorry, I don't remember who made a comment. But it was a comment on thinking of FS2004 video, that I should do more videos on it. So here's another video. I have postponed it quite a bit, but it's coming here. So here we have the Posky or Project Open Sky 777-300. In the Air Canada livery. So very cool. I think you can find it at avsim. Not sure about flightsim.com, but avsim anyway. And we are going down to land. Going down is not a good word. We are inbound to Frankfurt after quite a long flight. Let's see, you can check. It's a 6.5 hour flight so far. So we'll end up about 7 hours or so. Here we are. We are inbound on. Let's see, I just bring up my Navigraph charts. Do you have a look at it? Sorry, I had to log into it. Let's see. We are inbound on the. Oh, this is slow. No, here we go. So we are inbound on the Unoco to Lima arrival for runway 25 center, and that's up here. It's the transition, on our transition into there, and we actually choose this a little bit, and we have our radio set up for the frequency. 2000 I usually use, and this is actually this will be clock here. I don't know where that is. We have the integrated sim, FMS and MFD and MFD and everything. So let's click anyway. I don't know how fast down we need to be. We'll see. Turn off the sound so you don't have to hear that. Don't know if I can bring up. See if I can bring up the Navigram charts. I can have a look at that, because that could be interesting. Graph. I'm trying to get that into the OBS software. Oh, sorry, I turned dark. So here we go. Just gonna edit that a little bit so we can see everything. So, okay. So here we have the Navigraph charts. We are inbound here, down here somewhere. I'm gonna fly out there and then in here. So if we check the arrivals, we'll have we can check the Unoco. I put it down here. So here it is. You can actually have it. It's kind of cool. You can have an overview of it. If you press here, you'll get that on your map, on the flight map here. So you can see where we're going. Actually, this is not correct. I set up from Unoco. Oh, I don't know why it's not showing up. Oh, we're flying the whole thing there. Actually remove that. And then we'll have the ILS chart here. So we'll come down. We won't come in. We'll come in from here, and then ready to go at 4000, and then the ILS down. So for decision height will be category 1, so 200. I can't get it to show up here. I don't know why I'm doing wrong. Doing something wrong. I can't set it up here either, so but I have it set up with like FS passengers, so it's there. Let's see, just to 240. And we have also real weather, which, oh sorry, I need to switch, I'm still here, sorry. We also have real weather, running, so that's our weather. I like that because it actually adds, well, it both works for FS2004 and Explain, which I have both, and that's kind of cool. And it also adds sort of like turbulence, so if you know the feeling when you're flying in Explain, if you say Explain 11, it's actually moving with the weather, with the winds, and it's never really stable. You have to concentrate and counteract everything, always the weather. In FS2004 it doesn't do that. It's like to fly straight and level if it wants to. There's no turbulence, not that kind of small micro turbulence. But with FS Real Weather 3 it does add that, so it's a little bumpy, so it's more realistic. So I like that. It does cost about 25 euros, which in this trial version you can try it for a month, which I've done, and then I decided to buy it because I really like it and I use it a lot on both Explain and FS2004. So that's kind of cool. So I have that running in the background. It runs smoothly, it doesn't, no issues, it adds wind loft and everything. And you can get your weather quite easy. So weather at Frankfurt is 190 at knots at 190 at knots, 190 degrees at 4 knots. A few clouds at 33,300. Weather temperature is 7, 3.3, QNH 1014. So we're gonna add 314. That's QNH. So it should be out there somewhere. It's slightly behind us now, I think, in the airport. So one issue that could show up is that it actually, there's a difference between sometimes the frequencies aren't the same as in real life in FS2004, and also there's degrees. It's a really old game, and the magnetic shift that's happened during the year since it's been released isn't really mimicked in the game. Well, actually it's mimicked in one way, but that means that sometimes the degrees you come in onto an ILS, for instance, is way off than they are in real life. So like Explain 11, that's a much easier way to handle because that updates. I think I don't know if the airport updates in the same way. Maybe it does, but in FS2004 it doesn't, for sure. But there's the airport, way over there. So I don't know how much you would fly if you would fly this sort of approach at this time, because it's in the middle of the morning. It's like, what is it, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, so quite early local time. So this flight is flown for a virtual airline called Virtual Air Canada. It's a very cool airline. I've been flying for them since, actually I'm going to check that because it's been so long. Let's see, I go to my page there on Virtual Air Canada. See, it's a little slow. Oh, still waiting. Seems like some issues with the web page. Anyway, it used to be like a hub commander. I think they're called the hub commanders before. For the airline, I don't do that anymore. I don't do that for pretty much any airline, but virtual airline I fly for, but I used to. So extend the flaps, not the flaps, the speed brakes a little bit, so we can slow down below 250, because we want to keep it below 250. I don't know, there seems to be some sort of issue with the web page. I hope it's not down. I guess that could be an issue with with actually saving a flight. I don't have any. There's a fix. If you see all the airplanes out here, they blink at the same time. There is a fix somehow, which I can't remember, but will make them not symmetrically flash. Just don't remember where that fix is. It's somewhere. But as I said, I don't remember exactly where it is. I'm gonna start a software called AI Smooth, because I have ton of AI installed. It actually runs in the background and controls stuff. So now without that you'll have planes landing at the same time and at the same runway and everything is mixed up and silly. But with AI Smooth they will keep a track of them. Let's see, I'm just gonna go check if frequency is actually the same as in real life. So here we only have in this version we have 2 runways, but there's actually another one. 109.5 to 50. Okay, so we'll change that. 109.5 to 50. 109. 109 to 95. Said 109, right? 250. So see here, these are all the airplanes that are coming in, and it's actually holding them off. So they will. Was it 109.5? I can't remember. My memories suck. I will try. It doesn't matter. We can only come land nice visually. So you can see that there's a difference. The software, the airport I'm using, is not the same. Doesn't have the same frequency for that runway as the Naviggraph maps has, and that's because we have those 2 runways here. In real life we have 3 runways, so that's actually 25 center, but here it's 25 right. So that's why, and you will end up with those things. A lot of airports haven't been updated for FS2004, so I'm gonna turn on the sound now. Some flaps. Reduce our speed some more. Flaps 15. So here we have the that and approach. I'll switch a little bit left because we're slightly off. You'll see red go here is where you would set that. Oh, why are we diving? It's not doing its thing. I don't know what's doing. It's weird. I just took it off autopilot. Get MFD up here to less. Actually, it shouldn't be diving yet. Set up nav instead. We could set it up slow little climb here. Turn it on. Because we don't have a glide slope, so seems a little weird to. Oh, here we go. There's a glide slope. I don't know. I was following some other glide slope. Guess that's some issue. Turn it back to map. Oh, no. So I'm gonna see if I can find out how long I've been. So date of hire for Virtual Air Canada was July 8th, 2007. Hey, come on, Alice.
Hi.
This is my
Bye
son.
bye.
Bye bye. That was my son.
This is my son.
This is my dad. Se. Är du min son? Jag din son? Jaha, okej. Var det bra? Är det bara du som kan?
This is my banana.
That's my son, he's a little flaky.
Bye bye.
I know. So anyway, so I've been a member since Virtual Air Canada since, let's see, 2007. So, well, this summer is gonna be 13 years, right? So it's 12 years now. So 13 years this summer. Actually kind of weird. Like having a full-on career. I've flown. They changed the system once during this time, but so all the statistics aren't really correct. But I have flown. Let's see if I can find hours. Where's my hours? 1,736 hours. I think that's the total. I used to be. I can't remember which hub it was. I don't think they have hub captains in the same way. My rank is a senior captain, of course. I'm senior. Okay, cool. I like it. It's a cool place. Is it not? Oh, we bring down our gear. We won't set order break. We'll do manual landing, but we'll set. That's my starting up. Speed brake is on. Flaps are down. 30 gears down. And axle lights on. So, and we are approaching our glide slope intercept. Okay, so altitude should go out, right? Maybe just no. Okay, so altitude is out. So our missed approach procedure is climb straight ahead via Foxtrot Whiskey to. So we'll set that up.
Altitude.
No.
EDDF 382.
EDDF is at 382. So we'll time out Foxtrot Whiskey, which is our EDDF, to 9 distance nautical miles from FRD. FRD will set second. Inte nu, Hannes. Bra. So we'll set second 1159. We should have set this before, I know. So at 9 DME, Foxtrot Romer Delta will turn north to MTR, which is, we'll set that also. increase the speed here to 140 something. Oh, I just have to show you this. Down here is a pretty cool scenery. Where is it here? So I used to fly a lot of helicopters around this area. This is very cool scenery, which is hard to get hand of nowadays, unfortunately, for Flight Simulator 2004, which has lots of German hospital stuff in it. Really, really cool. So, but you can't get a hold of it anymore, I think, unfortunately, but I still have it installed, so there's actually spots we can land on the helicopters pad. So let's see. Sorry, I lost track. So that's 11335. So set that up in 11335. So that's the MTR beacon. So if we'll have to go up, we'll climb. When we're heading to 5,000 feet. That's up there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please notice the cabin lights have been turned off, as this is a normal procedure for a nighttime landing.
Climb runway heading past Foxtrot Whiskey, continue to 9 DME FRD. FRD set is number 2. Why are we? Yeah. I don't know what the speed tapes. I don't think this is that slow actually. Maybe it is. 50. Then we'll turn right to MTR. We'll continue to climb to 5,000 feet. That's the missed approach procedure. I know I haven't set up tower frequencies and everything because they don't usually, they're not correct. But we can do that. We can nearest Frankfurt Tower. Foot stop landing. So you see, the AI Smooth software actually keeps everything working.
Altimeter 295, set and check.
So, the default. Air traffic control actually works okay. It's not brilliant, but it's okay. Especially if you use AI Smooth, because then they don't conflict. Otherwise, the problem used to be, and as you got closer, there was some other plane landing at the same time, and then they would tell you to go around. They usually always say that I should go around for some reason, and not the conflicting AI traffic. But hey. So out here is Frankfurt. So there's a couple other hospitals which if you fly helicopters in here you could fly to them. That's one and that's one over here. I don't remember what they're called. You can fly between. It seems like there's a texture issue with these, but maybe it's like night texturing not working correctly. I think they don't have night. I think those heliports don't have night textures. They have very nice day textures, but no, not night for some reason. So I think this is Aerosoft.
1,000.
I think this is Aerosoft, but don't quote me on that, because I can't remember. Not 100% sure. This panel is just a standard one for FS2004, which has been modified with the IST. Not my modification, I can fight off the IST
100.
homepage. So.
Approaching minimum.
Yeah, I came off the autopilot there.
200 minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30.
Well, that's what I call
Oh,
a
sorry.
rough landing.
That's bad. I haven't flown the
Refresh
777 in
set.
over a year and a half maybe.
80 knots.
That's why I suck. Sorry. Turn off that.
60 knots.
remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
So let's turn on pitot heat, and I saw strobe lights off. We're gonna contact ground. 121.8. I'm thinking we're gonna go. I don't know where we're gonna go. I just slow.
Air Canada, Alpha Charlie 231 Heavy, taxi to Gate Foxtrot 211 via taxiway Mike, Alpha Hotel, November, Quebec. Taxiing to Gate Foxtrot 211.
Oh, we'll go that way. Okay, that's interesting. Didn't know that.
Quebec. Air Canada, Alpha Charlie 231 Heavy.
Know where we're going. Very kind of cool. I like the AI traffic. Not on every airport it works out nicely, but on this airport it actually works out quite nicely. So an ANA 76. No, that's a 777. Sorry. With the Airbus A380s, there's a 737 and lots of stuff over there. So and if you can't find a way, you could use progressive taxing, which is actually kind of cool feature in FS2004. We could use our little charts to use this way. That's nice. So, except I had a rough landing. I don't know how hard I landed. I don't know if I can see that. No, I can see it yet. When you shut down FS passengers, you can see it. Well, I guess we're quite off. Switch to the airport here. You see we're over here somewhere. Taxiing away. Taxi too fast. So we're taxiing along here. I think we're gonna end up somewhere over here. I don't. I'm not 100% sure on that. We'll see, of course. No, actually, I don't. We're going in here, up right. Oh, there. I think this is like a cargo place. I don't know why we ended up here. A bit weird texturing. It runs pretty smooth, so shouldn't complain, I guess. Not beer out there in KLM. Some aircraft end up in weird places. So we'll turn off our taxi light so we don't blind the poor people standing around here. I'm trying to be better at taking things slowly when taxiing. I do have taxied way too fast in FS9. Well, it's a lot easier in X-Plane. I'm gonna... oh, sorry about sneezing. Oh, that was kind of nice. I don't know if it stops. Oh, it says I should stop, or I've just figured that one out myself. Oh, it didn't say stop. So we stop. See, parking brake. And cut the engines. Yay! You can open the
Ladies and
doors,
gentlemen, we have
everything.
arrived at our destination. On behalf of the captain and crew, we thank you for flying with us and hope you will join us
So
again.
that was the landing and everything. It was a bit hard, rough landing. Sorry about that. As I said, I'm not used to flying this. I let my guard down. Oh, actually, I didn't. I flared too late, basically. So it was rough. But except that it was an okay long flight, though. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Andy. This has been FS2004 and the Project Open Sky 777-300 and flight into Frankfurt. Have a great day, everyone, and see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.